Hey there guys, Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School. You're looking east down Mont-Royale Street, or as the Anglos call it, Montreal'S Street, because it leads to Mont-Royale, which is right down there. And at that light over there is Rue Saint-Laurent, or as the real Anglos call them more than me, because I'm part Francophone, St. Lawrence. And yeah, we are at Saint Dominique Street, which I filmed a few times, the walks on the street, but down there where Little Italy is, and somewhere down there towards downtown. So anyway, as my usual spur of the moment kind of a thing, well, not kind of, it's usually his spur of the moment for me to decide where to film walks on the streets. Unlike my friend Julian, who likes to take walks in the city, he plans pretty meticulously, it seems, where he's going to walk, you know. And there's not enough guys like him, unfortunately, frankly. So it's pretty typical to see Vespas around this area, because this is a very trendy area. I fucking feel like a broken record again. Well, so once again, this is not a poor area. It used to be. Very working class, and I don't know. It just got really popular. A lot of artists moved here, and you know, I mean, successful artists. I'm not that successful, so not yet anyway. And even if I was, I wouldn't move down here. There's too many cars, too many cyclists, too many people. It's just crazy. But yet, it is still a fun and beautiful area to be in, actually. You know, there's lots of bistros and bars and restaurants and shops and specialty shops, boutiques, pubs, and so forth. And me, like so many people, I love to appreciate all these old buildings. Many of which, or most of which, are antiquated. You know what I mean? Like 80 years old, 100 years old, whatever. More. This is not old. Yeah. See, a little French lesson that says "défense de jeter des déchets," which translates to forbidden to throw out garbage. Or, of course, if you're British or Australian, you would say refuse. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying this iced cappuccino, though. Oh, it's so good. Oh, my God. It's totally symbolic to summer. See, that's what I wish I had at my place. I wish that I could go on the roof. You know, up on the roof. Yeah, that song's dedicated to my friend Dave there, who's in recovery. And yeah, it'd be great to go up on the roof of my building and, you know, go up there and film stuff from there. I mean, I'm not a sunbather or anything. But see, look at this. See, this is symbolic to how representative, how there's so many artists that live here in this part of the city, in the Plateau, Montreal. When you see there's so many murals on every street, probably, or close to it. Look how cool this funkiness is, eh? Woo-ha! And me, well, it's Friday, it's August 2nd, 2019. I had to renew my bus pass. Now I'm in the metro. I'm in the metro. I'm like, fuck, it's hot as hell in there. It's a furnace as usual. It's so goddamn hot. I said, you know what? I said, I am not in the rush to go to my usual, you know, weekly car show in Laval, where I usually take the metro, you know, and I transfer at Barrie, and I take the orange line all the way to Montmorency, right at the end. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, I know what I gotta do. I came up with an alternative plan. I just got off a nice, comfortable 2003 bus. STM bus, Nova bus, you know, not Nova scrap. Well, some people think it is, but anyway. And take my time. It's like that old song, baby, you can do it, take your time, do it right, you can do it, baby, do it tonight. Yeah, man. And that song was covered, by the way. Look at that, Subaru Outback number 2. Actually, this looks like my doctor's car. Well, no, his is more gold, actually. It's funny, eh? In this day and age, people consider this, I think, to be a large car. Or this wagon here, this Volvo. Isn't that funny? Or this Impala. Actually, that Impala, wow, that almost looks like an ex-Montreal Fire Department Impala, because you don't see many of these that are red around here. It's in good shape. Except for that dent in the bumper, but you know, there's a good looking Ranger. Yeah, I would buy one of those. You know, if I could drive legally and I needed a pickup truck, good looking little truck. They made it a long time. Fucking came out with that design in 1992, I think. 92, 93. We're gonna see where we at here. I'm trying to remember what's the cross street right after. What's the cross street right after Mont-Royale? I can't remember. And I see another mural in the distance there. And Saint Dominique and Villeneuve, of course, of course. Right on. I'm willing to bet that's a recycling truck coming. Oh, that's nice, eh? Yeah, man. So I don't know how long I'm going to film this for, really. Again, spur of the moment. I guess enjoying just fresh air. It's hot, but it's dry, so it's not as hot as it's been, you know, like forever. Like this month, you know? So, helicopter up there. We've only just begun sharing the moments. Look at that, Econoline. Stretched Econoline from British Columbia, which may be visiting, or actually might have been bought by a Quebec or by a Montreal, or a good looking Charger. Looks like an RT. Yeah. It's funny, eh? Ford, they weren't that stupid to stop canceling production on that. They did stop on the Crown Vic. Okay, I can kind of understand that, even though a lot of us, we love those Crown Vics, or as they're also known, CVP, which means Crown Victoria Patrol. Yeah. Subaru Outback number 3, different color, parked on the same side of the street. You think we'll see a fourth one before I'm done? Could be. But again, that's the kind of car, I think sometimes that's the kind of car for the free thinker, the guy who doesn't want to buy, you know, like everybody else. Doesn't want to own an SUV or a minivan, for example. You know? Still love the old traditional looking station wagons. That's why I like them more than ever, you know? This stuff, blech, blech. The only color, I like the color on that Honda, that's it. Even this Mercedes, meh, it doesn't look too much like a Mercedes to me. I don't hate it, but, you know, meh, meh. This here, Le Plateau mécanique, what tabarnak, Volkswagen Honda. Really? And that's closed. Oh. It's probably closed. Oh, look at these old fucking Art Deco doors. Ooh, just like on PNF Boulevard. That's neat. 2 of them. Oh, I like that. Kind of like the Pontiac symbol, you know? There's a 3rd one. Right on. There used to be a slogan here in Quebec, or in French Canada, it would be "Ça marche Pontiac," which means, I don't know, Pontiac runs, Pontiac works, something like that. Look, even some of the alleyways have fucking names, for Christ's sake. Believe that? Look at that Charger number 2. Never seen that before. First time for everything. Hybrids, crap. They just came out with a report the other day saying how crap these are on gas. As a matter of fact, I'm so not surprised because the batteries on those weigh a ton. You can tell when you're riding them, the heaviness. It's like, holy shit. It's like riding on one of these old caddies that I love. Oh, fire truck. Yeah, terrible is the fuel economy. Now we're arriving at Boulevard Saint-Joseph Boulevard. Maybe I'll film one more walk. Actually, come to think of it, this reminds me of a time I filmed a walk on a street like this. North and south, walking north, crossed St. Joseph Boulevard. Look, you know that an intersection is dangerous when they have to put 2 stop signs. Not 1, but 2. I mean, wow, that's major, you know? C'est majeur, ça, Chris. Look at all this crapness coming in here. Exactly what I'm talking about, these hybrids. I mean, yeah, it's great they got air conditioning. That's all even more the reason why they're shitty on gas, too. $1 million for one of these fucking things. You would think for $1 million the seats would be better, but no, that's not important because, oh, look at this old Mercedes. Yeah, buddy. Oh, sweet. Yeah, man, right on. What is that, a 280D, I think that's probably? Looked to me like early 80s, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 78, 79. Oh, look at this, the street's over. Well, we're done here. Well, so much for that. Well, there you go, just a quick little jaunt on St. Dominique Street. Sometimes my walk will be short, sometimes it'll be long. And I'm going to finish this here once I cross this street. Look at this beautiful part of a church back in the day when, you know, everybody was God-fearing and actually somewhat better off, actually. you know, not to appease you religious freaks, but there's a truth to that, eh? Well, we might as well finish at the next street anyway. I mean, what the hell? You get a little extra air, keep things going. Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful park, fountain. I might be able to go take a squirt here somewhere. I think somebody told me. I don't know. Well, maybe one time I tried and it was closed. And I think that fire truck's going back to Fire Station 30. My most favorite station. I think the most decadent of them all. Yeah. Alright guys, so that's it, that's all. If you like what I do and you're aware that you finally figured it out since I'm a transparent open book there, that lately in the last few months I don't make enough money to even pay the rent, so or on time anyway. So if you would like to contribute to something as a token of gratitude, you can send me a little donation through my, since you know, I don't have Patreon there, it didn't work out. I tried to reactivate it, it's so fucking complicated, but anyway, send me a little donation if you will, or a big donation, whatever, through PayPal or an Interactive transfer in Canada. My email is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com, and would be really much appreciated. And wait a minute, I think the street continues here. Oh yes it does. Gee, it's not often I film a walk on the street and then I go through a park to get to the other side of that street. That's pretty interesting. How about that? How about that? Like I said, you remember what I said about biking, eh? Yep. That's Mont-Royale in the back there, like I said. So we'll do one more block. Huh? You know, usually, actually, you know, I hold the camera in one hand or both hands and then I transfer it to another hand. Actually, I've been holding the camera in the same hand for like, what, I don't know now, over 10 minutes. So it's because I usually shift hands. I got the ice cap in the left hand, and my fingers are wet from, you know, the wetness of the thing. So I'm like, because you're not supposed to exactly handle electric appliances like this when your hands are wet. There's a risk of shock, you know. So not too good. Wow, look at this. This was redone, eh? Whoa, I've seen this before, I think. Check this out. I gotta show you guys this. What does that say? Restorations General restorations? Well, anyway, I dig it. That's called a ghost ad. It's called a ghost ad because these are the kind of things that were ads, usually advertising a company, a business, you know, industrial, whatnot, repair. And it's a ghost ad because, well, it's like a ghost. You sometimes barely can see them. You won't easily see them. They're not, you know, very noticeable like they were when they were new with, you know, fresh paint and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, there you go. There's a little Miata. Very common used car. You know, but hey, it's a great, why are there so many of them? Because they were instant classics. Those are what those cars are. They're instant classics. Hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. A great all the time. Anyway, what else was I saying about the Miata? Yeah, and they made it a long time. I mean, geez, they still make that thing. I think it doesn't look like what it did before, really, but whatever. Look at that. Isn't that charming? That looks like the original porch. Even those steps, all that looks original. Jesus Christ, that was well restored. Look at that, eh? Nice rounded balcony. Somebody put a shitload of dough into that place, man. Very nice. Then you got this, whatever, okay building parked here. Well, parked here, built here. Yeah. Yep. Then you got a fucking fence all busted up here. What the hell is this? Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks weird. And of course there's construction, and I think I smell pizza somewhere. So. And now we're gonna finish here at Saint Dominique and Fairmount. Oh, the famous Fairmount. Yeah, I gotta get back to this one day because there's a popular street here. Well, I guess I'm not gonna finish with a bang today, but hey, you saw that Mercedes, you know? So there you go, look at that. They're all gonna replace all the pipes. Waterworks. Ah, that's the bus I would have taken. Well, I'm gonna get another one. It's rush hour. Well, that's it. Just walking back towards Saint Laurent. So again, like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and yeah, appreciate you watching. Bye.